speed through it. If for no other reason, then I just word vomit clues all over the place. And they're dancing around some good guesses, I would say, as far as what's been texted ever since those. So that's good.
Yeah, I thought.
But that,
Doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you. No pill's gonna cure my ill. I got a bad case of loving you.
Well, you can always submit these online. House page at y94.com, and that way we can go ahead and try to tackle them here on the show. And it's a win for us because you fill up a segment or two on the show each week when you do that. Love Doctors, you're the Love Gurus. My boyfriend is addicted to TikTok. He spends hours daily on it.
Yes, you say something. Once I heard you say he deleted the app, I thought, wow, what an amazing person. He realized he was spending too much time on there. But he was spending time for the wrong reason. And he was looking at other girls. I don't like that. You bring it up.
the part that's so weird about it is, yeah, he could be on there. Lots of people spend time on TikTok. But the fact that he's questioning your relationship.
I did it to you actually. Where you walk
coffee
into the room,
grounds?
yeah, and you smear something on somebody's face and then the line came in the background and it goes Simba.
I was in a studio.
That's just good stuff.
I just spend all my time on toddler talk. There's tons of
There you
baby
go.
stuff. And I like you guys know what I'm talking about, the guy who sings.
Oh, yeah, the guy. He has kind of a mullet-ish.
He's just this guy. I don't know. He's hot. But then he mouths the words old 80s rock songs.
She sent it to me, and I said, is that all it is him singing?
Wow, I don't know. I'm not necessarily feeling robbed of that, to be honest with you. Love Doctors, you are the Love Gurus. I have a friend. I'm not even sure I should call them a friend. They're more of an acquaintance, and I know he's been cheating on his wife. I don't know her. I've never met her. He confided in me about cheating on her, and I'm not really sure why I was the one he bothered to tell. He said it was supposed to only be once or twice, and then he'd stop, but it didn't work like that, and he basically has 2 relationships now. Fast forward, I find out that he's using our friendship or acquaintanceship as a way to get out and cheat. He thought that since I'm engaged, he could tell his wife he's hanging out with me and that she wouldn't mind because I'm not available. He had made it out to the wife that we're super close friends, even though we only talk when we see each other, which is usually in passing at work every now and then. But he figures that by saying he's hanging out with a female friend, it's a little bit more truthful. And if he were to ever come home smelling like a woman, she would just assume it's my perfume as his female friend who is engaged. But I feel like he's setting me up to be his fall person when things hit the fan, or I'm worried that eventually she's going to think that maybe there is something going on between us. If we were closer friends, maybe I could see him doing this, but we're not really close. We don't hang out, and it really bothers me. What do I do?
You confront him. The fact that he even involved you, because now the wife thinks that he's always with you, and
Is
that's
weird.
why he confided in you. So hey, this is what's going on in case she asks, so you can kind of cover him, which is terrible. So I would say something to him and say, I do not like being a part of this at all. You need to get this figured out.
Even if you come across his wife, and you guys same place or whatever, you can even kind of talk to her and bring up the fact how, yeah, we don't really see each other much anymore. Almost take his words and kind of go to the wife and say anything. But if you see her, you can say something.
I don't think there's anything wrong with you saying, listen, I don't really support cheating and what you're doing here. Don't use me as this person anymore. I'm not going to cover for you.
Yeah.
I don't want anything to do with this. I'm not necessarily going to say anything. It's not my business, but I don't want anything to do with it either. Lastly, Love Doctors, you are the Love Gurus. My boyfriend wants me to go camping with his family this August. We're in our early 30s, and the idea of going on a weird camper trip with his parents I barely know seems super weird to me. Almost like we're their children. I guess he technically is, but I'm not. He seems excited about it, but we would be for 7 days in a Winnebago with someone else's family. It would just be the 2 of us and them. His parents are excited about it. I've only met them once. It just seems super odd to me. Would other people do this? Now, would you go in a Winnebago trip with Steven and his parents if they'd asked you?
Honestly, yeah, I think it would be fun. And I think it could be a way to really get to know each other. The only thing I would be worried about, bathroom situation.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
probably only have one, right?
There is that. Yeah, if you got yourself a little stomach issue, that might not be fun.
Yeah, you don't want to be, the one that clogs the family Winnebago.
No, you don't want to be the one that clogs the family Winnebago.
That's where you just go outside.
In the bushes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think I don't like trips like that anyway, but I can get how that'd be weird.
I would be uncomfortable in that situation. I think the bathroom thing would just be like in my mind through all of it. I don't know. You'd have to like be comfortable around people to do something like that. If I were you, I would not want to go.
Question. Winnebago. Is that like the thing that's on wheels that you drive, or is it something you would attach to your vehicle?
I thought it was like the full-on thing.
I think it's like an
It has
RV.
it has the
camper.
driving ability.
Yeah.
So then what if you did that and you're like, I really like this idea. However,
I'll be at the Holiday Inn.
no, let's think of a different sleeping situation. And then could you hook like another camper on the back of that? Just like a smaller one that doesn't have the driving ability.
Or
Just like the
something
wheels.
a second bathroom, just pull aboard and
Yeah, something else. Like, hey, can we get our own? Or I don't think of the sleeping
Maybe
situation.
really kind of sends the message like if this camper's a rockin', don't come a knocking. Like, listen, Ma, Dad, we'd love to go camping with you, but can we hitch a little honeymoon suite on the
Yeah.
back for Cynthia and I? That's weird.
That's not weird. They're 30 years old. I'm sure the parents know what's happening. That's how the son even got there, okay?
You can't keep your pants on for one
That's
family
not
camping trip?
What I'm talking
Sicko.
about. I'm talking about the bathroom situation. Then you have your own sleeping area. You have your own bathroom.
I think they'd still get
What
their
do you think
sleeping
they're going to
area.
hook on the back of this Winnebago that has a toilet in
Like
it?
a little camper. Do campers not have ice
Not-
out? Like an
I don't-
ice fish place? Do they have those?
Bring a bucket.
Yeah.
Bring
Or
a
just-
bucket with you, for God's sake.
Be comfortable going outside. I think if you decide to go. You can just go outside for that situation, but just make sure you're not going in a way, like, you know what I mean? Like, no one's going to go on a morning walk down that way or something. Like, you want to go.
What's your fiber intake for 7 days? What are you going to be eating on this trip?
Well, that's the thing. Probably hot dogs, marshmallows. Come on, think of it. Lots of beer.
That's true.
The things that are going to go into your body aren't going to make you be regular.
Go stop it if you're like an RV park or something. Don't they got toilets and stuff?
Oh, they
don't
should have a little shower
yes.
place.
That's so much
Yeah.
better than going in the bushes.
There you go. I'm glad we figured out the most important part of that one for you.
Doctor, doctor, give me the news. I got